Yo, how's it going, everybody? Hope anyone who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, welcome. My name is Relikai. I'm gonna play a video game on the old internet here, and tonight that video game is going to be Genshin Impact. We're back with some more Genshin Sunday, helping out, hopefully, to help out the Sunday blues here. And we're gonna try to see if we can finish out the rest of Lantern Rite. I did basically none of it off stream. Oh, that's not true, actually. I did a little bit. I did a little bit of it, I think. But I don't necessarily know if it's going to be enough to actually finish out the rest of the event. We will see, though. We will see. I think I actually did do maybe more than I'm giving myself credit for. I think I at least did another whole ass chapter of it. So who knows? Who knows? Maybe it'll turn out the end is just right around the corner and the stream will be done in like 50 minutes. Oh, we'll see. I hate, like, you can see whenever I'm actually bringing the game up because the fucking flashbang screen just pops up. Man, oh well. It be what it be. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be trying to finish off Lantern Rite, and yeah, that's the plan. That's what we're gonna be doing. So let's just get into it here. Again, you can always tell what's happening with the game while I'm bringing it up. But all right. Let's see here. All right. Let me go ahead and kill the BGM here. Whoopsie, not that one. All right, and then come over here. Uh-oh, Altera, always forget to put you in bed. All right, where's the game, OBS? There it is, fantastic. Alrighty. Okay, so here, I actually decided to go ahead and switch over to my Ganyu team so that we can be, you know, a little bit more representative of Liyue here, even though obviously Shanyun is a Liyue character. You know, Ganyu is basically the face of Liyue as far as Genshin players are concerned. Plus, like, bro, her outfit is so nice. It is good. Very good civilization.
There is still a lot left to do.
And goddamn, look at that. Look at what they do. Look what they do to my girls here, man. They just completely, they try to eliminate the fact that Ganyu do be getting some cleavage, and they just make her chest just this formless void of flesh. And unfortunately for them, they do have to give some shapeage there, but other than that, they're like, no, it's just a formless void. Yeah, so we love praying to the globe, to the sphere. It's good stuff. All right, so I have no idea what this is. I'll probably do it some other time, but this is what we care about. So let me see here. Festive Affairs, I think that's what's going on here. Okay, yeah, I did do a whole ass other section of the event, so we're gonna go here. We're 50% of the way through. Maybe we'll be able to eke out another 50%. Hold on, trying to mess with my lighting here, see how things look. That's fine, that's fine. All right, let's go here, shall we? Wait until the appointed time, 8 to 12. Sounds good. I love literally wasting time. Woo! Here we go. Again, I always love thinking to myself as this is going on, people are just walking by being like, bro, I swear to God, She just she stood there for hours. She never left. All right, we apparently gotta wait for another day, because why not, I guess. I'm assuming they're trying to give you time, like actual in-game time to do other shit, but man, that's not how we roll around here.
It's time to carry out the plan. Let's go find Gaming.
All right.
Hope everything goes well.
Let's go. Now, granted, I am missing Bird Mama's traversal skill where we can just launch ourselves into the air, but you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna make it through this. We're gonna be okay.
Hi, Gaming. Paimon sees you've certainly gotten an early start this morning.
What's going on, boy?
This time, you the one buying dim sum again?
Hey, when you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm always the one losing.
Ah, perfect, you're all here. There's an important commission I need your help with.
All right, I've got the time. Where are the goods?
Well, it's not just goods this time.
Oh,
I
man.
need you to escort a tea merchant and their wares from Chaoying Village to Liyue Harbor. A very important client has requested to meet with him.
Could a very important client also request that you get yourself a better recording setup, my guy? Oh, man. Okay, I'm giving him a hard time. Poor guy is definitely recording this in his closet, using his clothes as noise dampening material. We've all been there, my guy. It's cool. It's fine. It just, you know, it be what it be. But the struggle is real, but it's not anything to be ashamed of. Someday, Longzhou, someday you're gonna get to a point where you don't have to record in a shitty sound environment.
Sure. What's this merchant's address?
Well, here.
Uh-oh. I already know what's happening here. Okay, so I guess I gotta recap what's been going on in the event since then. Basically, Gaming hates his dad. He doesn't hate his dad, but him and his dad got into a fight because he wants to be a dancer. His dad wanted him to take over their tea merchant business, and so he ran away from home, and he apparently hasn't been there in... I can't remember if it's been multiple years, but I think he's definitely been away for at least a single year. And, yeah. So, that's basically all we kind of got to know in the previous chapter. So, we're obviously clearly setting it up here where this merchant that's requesting his services is obviously his dad. It's 100% guaranteed. So let's go ahead and get to the daddy issues.
If the client's that important, then this must be a very crucial, very pressing commission, right?
What was that? Why did we pan directly up into Paimon's business right there? Yo.
Of course, the sooner you complete it, the better. I would advise you to depart as soon as possible.
That's fine by me. Let's get the family counseling session commencing.
All right, don't work too hard now, Longzhou. We'll set off then.
What the hell is that thing? What is that? Is that like... Is that, Zhao's true form or some shit, man? I don't know. Oh, we're here. Well, very nice, very nice.
You're a bit quiet today, Gaming. Oh, do you want Paimon to tell a story?
Oh, here we go.
We're almost there. I'll take a rain check on that.
Look at these giant leaves. Giant leaves, my guy. Such big leaves. Oh man, this waterfall is impervious to being frozen. God damn. What about you? You're not. It's just you. Man. Okay. Honestly, this place looks sick. Dude, actually, hold on. Dude, this village is so picturesque. This village gives big, starting town locations in starting JRPG town locations. You know, the place where the protagonist has lived all their lives and they're being called away onto their adventure, but they don't want to leave. They don't want to leave like their family and their friends and their comfy life behind, but they've got to answer the call of destiny. This place is giving hearty vibes like those. So, yeah. I'm digging this place. Oh, is that the guy? Is that the man?
You must be the tea merchant heading to Liyue Harbor. We're here to escort you.
Yip tack. Okay, sure. That's a choice. It's a choice to continue having that name, my guy. Well, doesn't even say anything.
Dad?
Wow, I'm so shocked.
Gaming's father. It's nice to meet you.
Is it though? This is hella awkward.
Just leave this delivery to him. Trust Paimon, he's got this in the bag. Gaming is super good at what he does. Everyone at the Secure Transport Agency says as much. Even the Ministry of Civil Affairs has nothing but good things to say about him.
That is legitimately true. Ganyu apparently has absolutely... I was gonna say she has sucked this man's dick as well, but maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe more like she has sung his praises. We'll just leave it at that.
Seems like you've made some sort of name for yourself at least.
Oh boy.
The goods are all in order?
Yes, they're all here.
That's a hell of a lot of tea, jeez.
Then let's get going.
A very important client has asked for you by name. You kinda have to come with us. Paimon doesn't know how we would explain ourselves if you just didn't show up. Plus, you'd be missing out on a huge money-making opportunity.
Money, my guy.
I see.
Yeah, you do.
I suppose I will have to trouble you all to escort me, then. Let's go.
All right. This isn't gonna be weird at all. Come on, guys. Start chatting. Look at the way the streets wind and twist. God dang.
Behind schedule.
We are. We gotta go. Is this all tea? It is. It's just so much tea out here. Bruh, I'm jacking y'all's tea. What are you gonna do about that? Oh, shit. I didn't know you guys had guard slimes here. I don't think so, my guy.
Delve into destiny.
Dissipate.
Not today, Satan.
Decided by destiny.
My guy. He refuses. He refuses to heed his destiny. I swear to God, sometimes her, what is it, frostbite arrow or what the fuck ever? Sometimes it just doesn't load. That's kind of bullshit. God, it's like they're trying to tell me that stealing is wrong or something. Just because I go around stealing everyone's tea, I have to get enemies sicked on me? Man. What is this late stage capitalistic bullshit? Alright, let's get down there. Whoosh.
We've been walking for so long. Is anyone tired? How about we stop and rest for a bit?
I'm fine.
Are you though?
Gaming, don't you usually have some delicious snacks on you? Come on, bring them out so we can cheer them.
I'm fine. Thank you.
But the winter melon cake he gave us last time was so delicious.
Paimon, you gotta know when to take the L, girl.
Paimon.
Man. She tries.
This
You
place
can't
looks nice
claim
and open.
anything else.
Why don't you all rest here for a second?
Huh? What about you? You're not going to join us?
I'm not tired. I'll keep watch.
Oh, but
Just let him go.
Hmm.
hey, we'll just share amongst ourselves then. Did you know, Uncle Ip, that the flavor of these cakes changes depending on...
Halt! Who goes there?
Hey, yo.
It appears that one's movements were overly conspicuous.
You motherfuckers. What are y'all doing? What is you... What... It seems all your... your entire purpose in this event is to just get in the way of stuff. These motherfuckers, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Thing 1 and Thing 2 here. You guys are supposed to be Adepti, man. Masked Bandit 1.
Enough of your musings. Focus. Focus on the matter at hand.
Oh boy. Did we set this up?
Present your exquisite ornaments at once.
Okay. That's the kind of bank robbery demand that, like, the teller would look at the bank robber and be like, I beg your pardon, sir? Sir, this is a Wendy's?
Indeed. Bring them forth readily and without protest.
Ah! What do we do?
It seems as if these two are acting alone. It won't be difficult to subdue them, but they might have something else waiting in store for Dad. The best way to keep him safe is... leave this to me. I'll handle them. Traveler, Paimon, take my dad and the goods away from here.
Oh boy.
No, Coming. It's too dangerous.
This is what I do.
Dang. Yeah.
A thorny foe indeed. Let us depart and seek a target softer in blows and disposition.
Really? That's... Wait, hold on.
Don't think I'm gonna let you off so easily.
Bro. Our boys, they get the job done, I guess.
Away. Let us
Whoa!
away.
Gee. Man, they ran out of there like Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn at the beginning of Phantom Menace. You know, when they're fighting those droidicers, and then they just go like, all right, time to leave. Vroom.
Coming!
Whoa! What the
Don't
hell?
worry, he's a great fighter.
When did everyone suddenly learn how to force run?
Paimon's even seen him take down a dozen or so treasure hoarders all by himself.
But Coming, If he had just stayed by my side and learned the family trade, he wouldn't have to put himself in such dangerous situations.
It sounds like Daddy cares.
Just have to trust
Oh no.
Let's go on ahead. We'd best get away from here, in case there are other bandits in the area waiting in ambush.
My guy. Bro, are you gonna be okay down there? You gonna be alright? You just gonna hang out? You found yourself you found yourself a nice little spot there. You realize that you can't go any further, so you decide this is the end of the line. This is your life now. That one spot. Are you sure? Okay. As long as you're fulfilled, that's all that matters. Oh man, we can't force run for shit.
All is going to plan.
Oh, there's Bird Mama.
Okay, we should be good to stop here.
What the fuck is that?
Zhongli? Oh no, what is he doing here?
Zhongli? What the? He's flying a kite. What? Oh no. Oh, Hu Tao definitely made him that kite. Ah, shit.
Good sir, please listen to me. Reel in your line and leave this place as quickly as you can. There are bandits in the area.
Bandits abound. All right, I'm gonna turn the light up here. What was he? Was he supposed to be here?
Bandits? Acting in broad daylight?
Oh yeah, I also just recently found out that osmanthus wine or osmanthus liquor actually exists. One, I did not know that osmanthus was a real plant, and two, I did not know that you actually made alcohol from it. So I feel like one of these days I have to actually find it or make it. And then cheers to GeoDaddy here for all the times that I cut him off whenever he started talking about osmanthus wine and those who share the memory. What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping in. Hope your night is treating you well. Hope everything is groovy on your end of the screen. We're just playing Genshin. We're gonna try and finish out the event that's going on here, and yeah, we'll see. We're 50% of the way through, so we'll see if we can actually make the rest of the 50% up tonight. Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I like that. Just her coughing. Just.
Ah, I see.
Oh, he can speak Paimon Coffinese.
It appears many people are catching a chill as of late. If your throat is bothering you, Paimon, perhaps some tea and rest are in order.
Oh, Daddy, please.
Nope, no need. Paimon's fine. She just, had some cake stuck in her throat.
Man, I wish I had that problem. He must have figured it all out by now. Is he just playing dumb on purpose? You can never tell, can you?
If there are indeed bandits in the area, then we should inform the Millelith at once.
The guard that was escorting us is already on their tail.
Oh? Well, if that's the case, such matters are best left to those with the necessary expertise. Wouldn't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If ordinary people like us got involved, we would only cause more trouble.
Yes, like us.
Since we find ourselves otherwise unoccupied in this beautiful area, why don't we find a quiet place to relax while we wait for good news?
That would be lovely.
Are we about to indulge in some osmanthus wine? I swear to God. Find a tea stall to rest at. Oh, okay. I guess we're just gonna have tea. That's fine. That's fine. I will be cooking me up. Cooking? You don't cook tea. I'll be making myself up a cup of chamomile later tonight.
After all, Gaming, the guard we mentioned, is his son.
Gaming. The name sounds somewhat familiar.
Oh, of course.
Ah, yes. That is the name of the Usho dancer who has been performing around Liyue Harbor recently, is it not?
Of course. All the characters who have been in the game since 1.0, or did Liyue get put in at like 1.1, 1.2 or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, all these characters who have been around since the first iteration of the game, they seem to all know about these new Liyue characters who keep getting added in, despite the fact that Liyue is not actually that big. So, but they never mentioned them before, weirdly enough.
Oh, have you seen him perform?
Indeed. I cannot help but admire his skill. He truly encapsulates the spirit of the Suani. Usho dancing has become more well known in Liyue Harbor recently. However, although performers are seeing budding success, they have no doubt had to face many hurdles along the way. One's not so easily understood by spectators such as ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, my girl Xinyan, still after respect after all these years. She's not a Usho dancer, but you get what I'm saying.
If you ask me, what truly deserves admiration is perseverance in the face of adversity. That is a rare attribute indeed.
Aw, yeah.
I have heard many of my acquaintances praise Gaming for his kind, selfless, and courageous disposition. To have a child so accomplished and upright, you must be a very proud parent indeed, Uncle Lip.
Good job. Good job, Daddy. You're doing great. You're doing good. Uncle Yip.
Seems like Zhongli has decided to skip the formalities.
Oh, good stuff. Why does Paimon look oddly larger than normal? Is there a perspective thing going on here, or am I bugging out?
Well, he's a hard worker. Yes.
Uh-huh.
You should be sure to tell him you think that when he gets back.
But that would be weird, and I mean, we're guys. We don't talk about our feelings and shit.
Your son is young yet. It's normal for someone his age to be a bit hot-headed. It's understandable to find talking about such things in person difficult. If there's a particular sentiment you wish to convey, perhaps we could pass it along for you.
No. It wouldn't be right to ask that of you.
Oh, that's right.
This thing between us has festered for many years now.
So it has been years.
In truth, there are some things that simply aren't easy for us to talk through.
So this guy actually sounds like he might actually be maybe of Chinese descent, because I can hear it. I can hear it in his voice. He seems like, it sounds like English might be his second language, even though he seems to speak it fluently. It feels like there's a certain idiosyncrasies of people who, even if they speak a language fluently, and they mostly don't speak it with an accent, there's just certain traits that you can suss out that betray the fact that English isn't their first language.
I've been in the tea business for most of my life, and I always hoped my child would do the same. Otherwise, how would he support himself?
Yeah, you can hear it. You can actually definitely hear an accent in there.
Over the past few years, I heard how well he was doing for himself as a guard. How his work was taking him to farther and farther off places. I also heard that he never gave up on wushou dancing. It made me happy. But I was also worried. When you're young, you can handle all that physically taxing work and manual labor. What young person isn't capable of making a living that way? My concern is what happens when you get old.
My concern is also what happens when you get old. As an old myself, it's something you definitely have to be more and more considerate about as the years go by.
Every time I get to thinking like that, I cannot help but be reinforced in the belief that I was right. That I was right not to give in.
Chewing the skin off of my lip. That's what I do around here.
I often regret introducing him to wushou dancing as a kid. If I had known how things would turn out, I would have never taken him to see those performances in the first place.
Oh, so it's your fault. Oh, well, that's what we in the slightly younger generation refer to as the consequences of my own actions. Hey, Vic, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hope everything is groovy for you tonight. We're going to see if we can finish up Lantern Rite, or at least we're going to try to. We're already 50% of the way through, so we'll see if we can get through the other 50.
It is only natural for a parent to strive to send their child down the right path. No one would begrudge you that sentiment, Uncle Ip. You need not worry.
You seem quite young, Mr. Zhongli.
He seems young, doesn't he?
You speak with such wisdom. Perhaps I have misjudged your age.
Maybe by just a couple 1,000 years.
Your words are too kind. Truth be told, one of my old friends has several grown daughters.
Is he talking about Cloud Retainer?
Rather than fretting about their future, however, she prefers to let them find their own way.
But she'll never miss an opportunity to try and guilt trip them about the fact that they haven't visited in a while.
Then she's more easygoing than I could ever be. I fear
Sure.
I lack such an open mind.
Okay, yeah. No, for sure, for sure. easygoing. We'll call it that. Was watching some Junji Ito anime on Netflix. I hear that show is terrible. So, hopefully it's, you know, at least maybe it's to your liking, but that's just what I've heard from literally everyone, that it's not that great. It is? Well, fantastic. Well, you can still enjoy terrible things, so hopefully you're enjoying it. Speaking of Netflix, the Avatar live-action show is out. I also hear that's terrible. So, fantastic. I was already wary of it from the get-go because I am very much not a fan of the fact that in today's day and age, the entertainment industry still decides that animation is for children, and the only way that we can take, you know, these cartoons for babies seriously is to use real people to retell them. And like 8 times out of 10, it's usually terrible. Ugh.
Oh, I meant to say earlier, there is no need to be so polite. Feel free to call me by my name, Iptak.
What?
Sure.
Why are we... What are these looks? What are these looks that we're giving off? I don't understand. Why are we so smug? Oh, but it's cute. It's cute. I love me some smug Paimon and smug Lumine.
So, do you also think I fret too much, Mr. Zhongli?
That's not exactly what I was hoping to convey. Only a fool would ask a parent not to worry about their child. But think of it this way. Raising a child is not unlike flying a kite. Hold the string too tight, and it can no longer soar.
That is true. Because of the bland quality and style of it, if they would stay black and white and be faithful to it, would have been great. Here Adult Swim is doing Uzumaki? Interesting. Stay the manga of Junji Ito. Was checking the Netflix out of curiosity. Yeah, I haven't read any Junji Ito, but I've seen, you know, obviously everyone at this point has seen his illustrations, and yeah, they're hella disturbing. But I feel like reading it in manga form would definitely be the superior way to experience it, because I can imagine if he sets it up correctly, then, you know, it's like a character is coming upon, you know, one of the like monsters, or like a scare is supposed to happen, and it gets to the very last panel on the page, and you know that when you turn the page, you're gonna see whatever the, you know, jump scare would be in a movie, but instead it's just gonna be like a full page illustration or something, and you're like, oh boy, and you turn it and you're just like, ooh, yeah, ooh, that's no, that's, yeah. But yeah, so like manga or comic or graphic novel jump scares, I highly approve. Movie jump scares, really cheap, and I hate them. Just got done with the hanging balloon. I think I remember that. Isn't that the one where a bunch of balloons made out of like people are floating around? I think there are some Junji Ito comics where they deal with disturbing subject matter, but they're kind of ridiculous. So you're not scared, but you're just kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? This is like horrible and macabre, but it's also just odd. And I think I remember a balloon one with Junji Ito, hearing about one a long while ago. I don't know if that's the one, but yeah.
As my friend once said, if your children are aiming for the stars, clipping their wings will only cause them to come crashing down. You need to let out the line for a kite to soar.
It seems I was too stuck in my ways.
You need not reproach your heart for caring. You simply need to loosen your hold a little.
Yeah, It's fine that you care. Just stop being such a hard ass.
Indeed, with such a big heart, why not allocate the time you usually spend worrying about Gaming to the pursuit of other things? Like going for a stroll, drinking tea, or taking in the scenery.
Bro.
You never know what surprises could be in store. Things can change in the blink of an eye.
Bro, Zhongli literally telling him to touch grass. He's like, bro, instead of being cringe, why don't you go outside and touch grass? Oh my god, Daddy, please. Daddy, chill.
The blink of an eye, you say? Do things change so quickly?
If you happen to destroy the balloon, the victim dies the same way, like victim's face turns nylon, and there's a part 2 of the hanging balloons. Uh-huh. Interesting.
Children grow up in quite the same way, do they not? Day after day, year after year, sometimes in the blink of an eye, but always when you least expect it. As a father, I'm sure you know that best.
Yes, you can say that again. 1 second Gaming was a kid, the next thing I knew, he was ready to fly the nest.
Zhongli certainly has a way with words.
I mean, didn't we already know that? Given the fact that he just never shuts the fuck up? I really like Paimon and Lumine's setup here though. Like, there's something about them that looks really cute in this scene. And also, I think there is a perspective thing going on here because for some reason Paimon looks massive. like she looks almost like she would be the same size as Lumine, but I'm assuming it's just because she's slightly closer to the camera than Lumine. And also, Lumine looks super tiny because this table is apparently enormous. And it comes up so high. Oh, it's the boy.
Oh, Gaming is back! Hey, Gaming, we're over here!
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? You're here too?
He's always here. In our hearts. Probably close to the camera. Yeah, that's definitely what's going on. Yeah, you can see there. She's in front of the bench rather than sitting on it. So yeah, she's definitely closer to the camera in those past scenes.
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Is everything resolved?
Well, you could say that.
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Oh, okay.
Why is he getting all mad and pissy all of a sudden? I thought you were cool now, and you were going to talk with your son and eventually go touch grass. Now instead you're starting up this attitude for literally no reason.
I'll come right out and say it. Those 2 bandits, you sent them, didn't you?
Oh, I am quite offended at these accusations, and I completely deny them.
So that's how we're starting off?
Oh, good. Man, Paimon, she would snitch in a second under interrogation pressure. Never go commit a crime with Paimon. She will snitch, she will crack, she will sell you all up the river. She is a liability. Just keep her at home with the babysitter.
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Man.
Okay, but how did you know?
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
I like how Paimon's taking all the heat and Lumine's just like, I'm here too.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor anytime.
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
Yeah, Naruto.
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Naruto, I was playing more Persona 3 today, and fucking, there's this one scene where you're chasing Aigis, following Aigis through the forest, and every time you get to the end of one of the preloaded hallway sections of the forest, you know, the stages is broken up into like 4 separate single linear paths that you go down, and when you enter each one, you see her right at the end of the path, running away, and she's just Naruto running. There's no music, there's no sound effect. She's literally just got her arms back, Naruto running, and she's not even going that fast, so it just looks so goofy. I posted a screenshot of it on Twitter and Blue Sky. I wish I probably could have gotten I could have recorded some of it, but I was just like, oh, but then I'd have to get OBS open, and I just don't feel like it. So I just took a screenshot, but you can imagine it from just the screenshot. It's very illustrative. Illustrative? English.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time.
Well, I guess that means we should just not do anything about it. Just forget about it and never try and fix anything, because it's been going on for longer than, I don't know, 3 months. Just don't even try.
Even if those two were real bandits and I was able to subdue them and show him what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
It's not like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go.
Yeah, then he just decided to start up with attitude for whatever reason.
You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me. I'm certain of it.
And will you talk to him? Oh, the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, I see.
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Good luck. We'll be rooting for you. Just like, good luck, buddy. You're gonna need it. Let's go with it won't hurt to try, because that is actually something I genuinely believe. It never hurts to just ask or to try. You know? You can't... This is something that I've learned over the years. You can't treat anything as a foregone conclusion. Like, if you really want it, don't treat it as a foregone conclusion. You gotta get out there. You gotta take your shot. You gotta, like, do more than nothing at the very least. That is this old-timer's advice to all you youngsters out there. One of the criticisms of the collection is that they just took the manga panels and traced over it, and the anime is so lifeless and bland looking. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, again, there's also the whole change in aesthetic going from monochrome to color. There is something that gets lost when you translate something that's originally black and white to color. You know, it doesn't happen often, but, you know, a lot of times it happens with mood. If something is originally black and white and it has a certain kind of atmosphere or mood, like horror usually does. Turning it into color doesn't help it a whole lot. Yeah.
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed.
Adult Swim one is supposed to be faithful and in its monochrome style. We'll see, but I mean, I don't think necessarily being faithful is like necessarily the issue, because if you're right, then I mean, with the Junji Ito collection, you just said that they just straight up kind of copy and pasted the manga, right? Down to the fact that they just traced the panels. God, you know what that kind of reminds me of? That reminds me of Queen Bee, the hentai studio, where they literally just kind of take the panels from the original hentai and then kind of just make it into those, you know, those really like weirdly stilted hentai porn gifs where they just have what was clearly just a drawing and trying to make it live 2D, but the movements aren't like good enough, so they just look really stilted and awkward and weird. That's essentially what I don't even know why I started talking about that, but yeah. It's what they claim, and they should just stay black and white. Yeah, okay, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so in like hentai circles, if you ever hear anyone talk about Queen Bee, no one ever has anything good to say about them, because yeah, they just take the panels from the original doujin and then just live 2D the images, and it never looks good. So what people usually say is, when go to Queen Bee and look at the hentais that they have adapted, and then just go read them. Don't watch what they put out. Just like find out what their names are and then go and read them.
Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the art
2 and 3
of tea
panels
tasting.
of movement. Exactly.
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
It's not like it was alcohol.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Well said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
I'll check him out later. I got a glimpse of this. Yeah.
Huh? Oh, of course.
Zhongli?
Zhongli.
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business to attend to.
Oh, I hope I didn't keep you. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an honor.
See you later, Daddy.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
Oh. And then there were 2. Leave the tea stall and talk to Zhongli. Let's see what's happening over here.
Should we sit?
Sure.
That's about what I expected. Alrighty. Ooh, apples. God damn, there's a lot of apples around here.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
I have been around
my
the both of
God.
you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard.
I can't believe she said that. For some reason, I've said that phrase like a few more times than I feel like I should have within this past month. I keep on saying, yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I don't know why. It might just be me getting old.
As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it.
Uh-oh.
I hardly did anything noteworthy.
Hold on.
You never change, do you? Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
So, you're here too?
He's always here. He's my secret Batman boyfriend. He's never far away.
I've been here the whole time.
He sounds so offended. Did you forget that I'm just always here in the shadows, always watching in case my wife ever needs me?
A ghostly kite. Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again?
Oh yeah, dude. So a part of the event that I did off stream actually did involve us making a Paimon kite. Remember I talked about how I had the image show up in my mind of us tying a rope around Paimon and then letting her up into the sky like a kite, and she just goes, "Wah!" And we actually made a Paimon kite, and then you can choose a different facial expression, either have her being smug or some other one, and then you could have her looking terrified. And so of course I had to choose the one where she looks terrified, because that's exactly what I was thinking in my mind. So yeah, we haven't flown it, so I can't wait until we can we can see it go up into the sky.
What is she doing?
It's gonna be awesome.
I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli, I might as well go pay my respects.
You don't have to refer to him as Zhongli when you're just thinking inside your mind.
It's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Huh.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget?
I don't know why, seeing Zhongli flying a kite, it's adorable. I don't know, man.
The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
I fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. It's a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine.
I always forget that Zhao is voiced by a woman.
Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject,
Sesame
I do
oil.
wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite.
Sesame oil is good, my
A
guy.
recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps. What do you think, Xiao?
I mean, sesame oil is, it's more for aromatics than any actual taste. So you only want to use a little bit of it because it's really strong. Like, it's really gonna get up inside the old olfactory system there.
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
And is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are otherwise unoccupied.
Yeah, when you don't have anything to do, just go hang out at the funeral home, man. Like any normal person would do.
This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Hu tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit. Many hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
Yes, do it. Seeing Zhongli fly a kite is already odd enough. Seeing Zhao fly a kite would be super cute.
All right.
Do it.
I have made my comparisons.
Oh, we don't get to see it? Bruh.
If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along to Director Hu. I'll leave these 2 kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity. You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Friends? Who do you think I am?
Oh, wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Who probably does enjoy kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
All right, let's go find Starlight Glimmer.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation was awkward.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
I want to see it.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
The competition's not important. Is not the important thing right now. We're going to win either way.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it.
Oh, yeah, that means he's into it.
Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind.
Yeah, you like flying kites, don't you, Zhao?
Perhaps they're a bit like shell lanterns in that way.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no need. Menogius was the only Yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design. When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Sure, absolutely. We don't have any other option other than to say absolutely yes to our boyfriend. Oh.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Hu of our findings.
How's she been, by the way?
Director
Be
Hu?
sure to say hi to her for us.
The last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few days.
Is that the haunted place?
If you have the time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass along your regards in person.
Yeah, let's see who.
Keep that in mind. Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
See you next time.
I want to see my girl. Oh, how we doing over here, boys?
Coming.
You can go first.
I don't have anything to say.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Then I'll go.
Yeah, people who don't have anything to say usually start saying something.
I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh.
Oh.
I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Yeah, man, you always gotta listen for the butt.
Sit, Shenhe, sit.
Hey.
You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
Mom, please. The boys are trying to make progress here.
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
What are y'all doing? What the hell are y'all doing?
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance.
Oh, this is still part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
Do you remember the plan when recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
Oh my. Really?
So I'll have whatever you are having.
Okay. So, Cloud Retainer and Shenhe are gonna be the ambassadors of familial love for our boys here. I don't necessarily know if this is the optimal choice here.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety.
I appreciate that the animators do put in these little tiny details, like Shanyun looking over at them being like, perfect, I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety.
It would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already.
Oh my god. For some reason I thought she was gonna say she was drinking it to try and slim down. Oh, why?
Forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Oh my.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shenhe serious right now?
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's various eccentricities.
You mean the fact that she's literally deep down a psychopathic murderer? I feel like we keep forgetting that. We keep forgetting that apparently Shenhe is supposed to be an absolute psycho, and she will murder everybody she sees, if not for these red ropes all over her body. So, like, are we ever gonna grapple with that? Is this gonna be a thing that gets brought up ever? Like, I feel like this could be something that should maybe be explored a bit more. I mean, obviously it was explored when she was first introduced, but like, what happens if the ropes come off? I'm pretty sure they actually did at the end of the event for when she first came out, but yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's something that needs to be delved into a bit deeper.
What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other. It would be a great comfort to me to know you were surrounded by good companions.
You already know of my past circumstances.
Oh, Shenhe, please, honey, come on.
Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night.
What?
Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
Oh, I know how that goes, girlie.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk. I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all. Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Let's move on, shall we?
Oh boy.
Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way? If that is what you ask of me, then that is what I shall do.
Shanyun's just like, don't mention that shit. That actually sounded genuine.
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait, let's not have any just yet.
Yeah. I simply can't listen to that any longer. Gaming, I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before. I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you. Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together from time to time.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it. Okay? You don't have to decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before. But thank you, Dad.
Sigh.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign. Did Xianyun's plan not work after all? Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Perfect timing, actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep, let's go. I'll get the bags.
Oh, good. Everything's going great.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
All right. You two.
Master, did I say something wrong earlier? I tried to go along with your questions, but when I saw how you and that man reacted, I started to wonder.
Not at all. Certain unforeseen variables may have presented themselves along the way, but the outcome proved favorable. The plan was a success.
Was it? Are we taking this as a success? Okay.
Then I helped?
Naturally. Your purity of spirit is one of your greatest strengths, Shenhe. You need not change who you are.
I like how she asked, then I helped? Like she wants a pat on the head. Oh man. Oh yeah. There was a whole thing in the last section of the event where Shenhe was like, Ganyu, can I rub your horns? And Ganyu was like, okay, but be gentle, they're so sensitive. And then she did. And I was like, what is happening right now? Oh boy. Anywho, where are we going? Liyue Harbor. Of course we are. Oh, this is the most important area of the game, after all. Hey, I know that, Pinky. Is she waiting around for us?
You must be Mr. Ip. Thank you for coming all this way.
Oh wait, are you the client?
My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
Say what? Charlotte, what are you doing? What is happening here? Charlie? I'm gonna call her that. Yeah. Charlie, what is this? What is any of this?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
I thought y'all were about coffee.
The Fontaine Market. Then I'll need some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Oh yes, because all of the best interviews are always the ones where the questions are vetted.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
Did we really go international with our Operation Help Daddy and Son Make Up plan? What is happening here? What do you think?
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're the protagonist.
Over here. Yoo-hoo! Over here!
What? Mama, what are you doing?
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
We're gonna discuss it with him? Talk to Shenyun. Man, just look at her over there waiting. It's like a mom.
I take it that all is going well?
Apparently, I guess. Everyone's treating it like it is.
Don't worry, Shenyun. Everything is going according to plan.
Sure. Why not? They say everything's fine, so whatever.
I knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Xianyun is really something.
Is she? I don't think she was extremely convincing.
She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanka appear foolish in front of my family.
Oh.
She truly knows how to look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step...
Oh no!
Why are we discussing, like, the plan in front of one of the subjects of the plan?
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
Bro, again, what these NPCs, well, he's not an NPC actually, but what all of these non-protagonists don't seem to understand is that money literally grows out of the ground.
Fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say. We pooled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty.
We pooled together our money. Again, I'm a literal millionaire.
Fontanians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Please, just let me be the rich friend and just pay for everything.
Oh, okay.
It's like, if you say so, bitch.
Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose Mora on my behalf. I'll pay you back right now.
Good. Well, good thing you're an independent contractor. Definitely no need to know anything about business matters.
We can talk about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment. Are there not?
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here. I have an idea, but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay. So, it's like this.
It's like this, he says, as he proceeds to say nothing. At least so far as we can tell.
Leave it to us. Let's split up and make it happen.
Sounds like a plan, little man. Oh, there she goes. I love watching her leave.
But we also still have the kite flying competition. Since Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can attach it to our kite.
Yes, please. I want to fly my Paimon kite. Please. Go to the kite stall. Let's do it. Man, I gotta say, I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing these same shorts, like, on everybody. They're either shorts or they're their underwear, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Give Ayaka her panties back, god damn it.
Hello again.
Welcome back. I see you returned from your trip. I really do have to thank you for all your help from before.
I don't even remember what we were talking about to you before.
Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day.
Wait.
She even wrote a long letter telling me how much she loved it.
Wait, are you Shuyu's mom?
Oh, you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
No, that can't be possible. She said that her parents died.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you sell them separately?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge.
Hey, yo.
The directions are in the box. It's not hard to install at all.
Girlie's just giving us a drone for free. Bruh. Man, you can't imagine how well this is gonna help out my YouTube channel. My subscribers are gonna go up by, like, 2.
It doesn't feel right for us to just take it.
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
Oh man, when you see our kite, you're gonna be like, God damn, those bitches be crazy.
All right then, thank you.
Come on, let us see it. I want to see it.
It's done. Let's
To defeat the Huns. Oh my god, we're waiting some more.
Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Yes, let's go. Oh, bro, are we doing it? Are we actually? Oh, cutscene. Yes, yes. Let us.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Hey.
Okay.
Aw, cute. Look at him go. Oh my god, Shenhe and Ganyu. You guys need to chill. I know y'all are cryo, but you need to chill.
Come here, allow me.
Oh my god. So cute.
The Lantern Rite is as festive as ever.
Man, I wish China cared about literally any other holiday than Lunar New Year.
Did something happen? What should we do?
Uh-oh.
Should we get the Millilith?
What's that?
Is Beto? Is Beto out there? Hey, yo, what the hell? Is he on the water? Wait, how is he doing that? Hello? This is literally only something gods are capable of doing? Also, how is anyone able to see him from the shore? He's just a boy out in the middle of the harbor. Oh, I see. Oh, he's got Legolas powers. Oh my god, Mama, please. You all need to chill. You and your daughters need to chill. Goddamn, our boy be schmoovin'. What in the hell? Yeah, dude, he's got Legolas physics. Dude, they need to sell his hoodie. That thing will sell. Come on. I want to see our kite. Oh? Who dat?
Have I taken that many pictures already?
Oh, it's Charlotte.
I need to load more film.
Come on. Where is it? Okay, there's Ganyu and Shenhe's. Uh-huh. Oh, what? Wait, let us see. Come on, man. Where is it? Uh-oh. Come on, Zhao. Give us a little...
The wind.
Give us a little animo. Or Mama, sure.
Oh my gosh.
I want a big kite like that too. Do you see that kite way out in front?
God damn, that's cool. Oh, who?
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
What? Did we seriously not get to see our kite in the sky? Aww. Bro! We didn't get to see our kite flying! I wanted to see my scared Paimon just absolutely losing her shit!
Well, Paimon almost wanted to join in. You saw that, right, Traveler? Let's go find him.
Aww.
He's over there, talking to his dad.
Man, I got gypped. I hate it here. I can't believe They've done this to me.
I think I'll head off now, if that's okay.
Thank you, little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Uh-huh. Come on, guys.
Dad.
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wuxia dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Wow.
Aw.
I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but...
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time. Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past for another time?
Uh-huh.
All I
Over
really
tea.
want to say is, I've changed my mind. And much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Dad.
Aww.
Son.
Son? Haven't heard that in a while.
Bruh.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but... to me, Gaming, you've always been a great kid. Alright, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say, or...
Come on, man. Oh! Oh, yeah, there it is. Hey.
Seeing the two of them talk things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
We helped. Yep, it was all because of you. Give yourself a pat on the back, Paimon.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting for you.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we can grab dim sum together. Your treat, right?
Dad, honestly.
Go.
Well, I was gonna say that's kind of cheap of him, but Gaming does always pay for everything, so, you know.
Okay, then I'm off. See you soon.
Yeah, you take that thing. You actually got to fly it in the cutscene. I didn't get to see my Paimon kite. Still salty about that, man.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Huh.
Really?
It's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Shenyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time, maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Go fly a kite. Yeah, please. I want to fly mine, for God's sake. Okay, well that is part 3 done. There's still one more part to go though. What else are we gonna do? Let's see. You and Paimon have been at a loose end lately, so you decide to visit Kueyong Village. Animula Choragi Chapter Act 1 completion recommended? What? What? Recommended quests. Not completing the recommended quest will not affect the event gameplay and rewards. What is this one? The members of the troupe do not see eye to eye on the ending of the script. Wait a second. Are you for real? I have to finish this? Isn't this Farina's story quest? Why does this one have anything to do with Lantern Rite? What are they gonna show up in the ending here? That's odd. Well, I guess that's gonna feel weird. Is this necessary? I don't know. I guess I'll just have to. What else am I gonna do? Right? All right. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back, and then I guess we'll start this up, I suppose. Hello, y'all. I have returned. Thank you for waiting. All right, let's. I guess let's. Okay, hold.
It's so nice to de-stress.
Hold on. Let me actually see here. So it says it's recommended, but that doesn't mean I can't. I have to do it, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I don't have to. Okay. Hustle and bustle. Wait 2 days later. Why do we have to do this? Why does this have to be a thing? Wait, hold on. Wait 2 days later between 12 o'clock and 1600. Okay. Okay. Vroom. Okay. Alright, so if I do this, will that work? Here we go. Just gonna stand here for 2 days. Okay.
Also planning on spending some time in Xiaoying Village? We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go have a look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
Alright, let's do it. I don't think this is the haunted place. Wait, this is in the new area. Okay, what are you up to here?
air is so refreshing. It makes Paimon feel like she could float around all day and never get tired. Cream! Gummies!
What the fuck?
Fuel fruits!
The hell is going on?
Huh? Did you hear that? Sunshine! Blue skies! Good vibes!
Something about bull fruit and good vibes.
Right? So Paimon wasn't just hearing things. That voice sounds really familiar.
Does it?
Well, we've got the time. Why don't we go check it out?
Let's go see what's up. You and Paimon make your way up the mountain in search of the source of the shouting. As far as you can make out, it's almonds this and cocoa paste that. Sounds delicious, that's for sure. The lively voice invigorates your steps and you ascend the mountain in no time.
What are they doing here?
Wait, what?
Navia, Clarande!
Ah, well, if it isn't my dear partners.
Wait, was that Navia?
See, I told you that something good was going to happen during our travels today. I have to say, sometimes the Steambird's astrology column is spot on.
Oh no, Navia. You check your horoscope every morning? Ah, jeez. I mean, granted, in the world of Genshin, horoscopes actually mean shit, so I guess it's fine, but I mean, eh.
It's just your lucky day.
Are you guys also here to catch the festivities? Oh, and that reminds me. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, I hate that I missed Navia. God dang it. But also, we got to once again appreciate Clarande and her shirt with the buttons, who are absolutely fighting for their lives out there.
Happy Lantern Rite.
And to you.
Happy Lantern Rite to you too! Wait, if you're here for Lantern Rite, then what are you doing on top of this deserted mountain? And that voice we heard, that was you, right, Navia?
Oh, impressive. You could tell it was me from that far away. You've got good ears.
Yeah, I definitely recognized your voice. That's for sure. Of course. What are you talking about?
That or your voice is just really loud.
Well, of course it is. After all, I'm a boss.
I can imagine someone putting in the edit where the sunglasses just slowly fall down onto her face. I'm a boss.
Indeed. I suppose it's an asset.
Sure is. Having a loud voice is a handy tool when it comes to communication.
Paimon knows all about that.
Wait. That wasn't even Paimon's point. Paimon just wants to know why you two were shouting from the top of this deserted mountain. There was something about almonds, maybe? And buell fruit? Ooh, is it some sort of secret code?
No, it's not a code. The words are meaningless.
Perhaps, but the act of shouting was very meaningful indeed. That's just what mountain climbers do, right? After all the hard work it takes to make it to the top, as you stand on the summit looking out at the vast scenery, it's not easy to resist the urge to release those emotions.
I mean, I don't know if this mountain is necessarily... I don't know if that's necessarily a big enough accomplishment to warrant screaming at the top of your lungs. So it's not what you were shouting that matters, but the act of shouting itself.
Exactly. You get me, partner. I was afraid that it would cause a disturbance, so I asked the locals around here, and they said it was fine. Apparently most hikers like to shout when they get to the top, so the locals are used to it by now.
Yeah, this is just a hill. This is just, you can literally see the houses from down there, man.
So, you see, it's not just me. I guess everyone shouts from the top of a mountain at some point in their life.
This is just what happens. This is just what happens when white people are allowed to go out and and exercise in nature. They're like, man, I climbed to the top of this hill. Ooh, I sure did do a thing.
Speak for yourself.
When you're stressed, don't you ever just get the urge to do something for no reason?
Not really. If I ever get stressed, I just go hunting.
Jesus Christ, you murderer.
Oh, that's a pretty good way to relieve stress.
Meh. Yeah, I'm with my girl Navia here.
What I choose to hunt depends on my mood.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, why don't you two give it a try? Shout anything you want. It's a real stress reliever.
As long as Paimon has clothes on her back and food in her belly, Paimon doesn't think there's any stress that needs relieving.
Jeez. The voice of the privileged. And I prefer to keep things bottled up. It does wonders for my mental health.
Oh, I bet you guys are just too embarrassed to let loose. No need to be shy. Even Farina was shouting from the top of this mountain earlier.
Who? Wait.
Huh? Did Paimon hear that right? Farina's also here? In Chaoyang Village?
Wait.
Believe in your ears. It is indeed as you heard.
Wait a second. Why did we not know who she was talking about?
Actually, the reason we climbed this mountain in the first place was also because we heard the sound of shouting.
Yes, we could just about make out someone yelling things like, "Help me!" and "What should I do?" So we hurried up here to check it out. And what do you know? Miss Farina was standing right there, all red in the face. She practically sprinted back down the mountain the minute she saw us.
Ah, that reminds me. I believe what she actually said was, "So help me, I will figure out what I should do about this script."
So, you could actually hear what she was saying? Why didn't you say so earlier? I thought someone was really in trouble.
I figured we would come check out the situation either way. Why not let her keep some privacy?
Oh, seems like you caught Farina in the middle of some stress relief as well.
Oh my. Bruh, for some reason, recently my gacha games have been giving me a bunch of lines that can easily be interpreted to be sus. So, I mean, man. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see here. I'm just gonna hold on to this for one stern second. Okay.
She probably would have never thought. No, she definitely would have never thought she would run into anyone she knew all the way out here.
Was she alone?
I think so. We ran into Nervalet on the way here as well, but
what the hell?
He was already on his way back, so they probably weren't together.
Bro, the French are invading China. Somebody needs to alert the Millilith.
What? Nervalet was here too?
It's just everybody.
What was he doing here? It couldn't have been for vacation.
I think it just might have been, actually. But apparently he only stayed for half a day before heading back. He's a very busy man.
A half-day vacation? What does that even mean?
Neuvillette is not the type to take much time off. Taking even a half day for himself is already a huge step in the right direction.
I mean, isn't just sleeping basically a half day off?
Didn't Charlotte publish an article on the Liyue tea industry recently?
Already?
He was inspired to come buy some tea after reading that article. You know, just like you were.
My situation is completely different. I'm here because I was asked to accompany you. The tea purchase is simply an added bonus of this location.
Of course, honey. You and your struggling buttons definitely make a very convincing argument. God, it's just look at it. Maybe it wouldn't stand out so much if the shirt itself wasn't textured to have the fabric look like it's being stretched beyond its limits at the buttons. Her modeler made some choices, some very horny choices, and I salute him for it. I mean, it is most likely a man, but probably a woman, but don't let the Korean bros hear about that.
You Fontanians and your tea drinking.
Jesus!
Oh, it's not for me. I lost a bet with Ridesley, and now I have to buy him something.
Seems like a fitting gift. You made a bet, huh?
It was just a spur-of-the-moment sort of bet. Ridesley gets really invested in that sort of thing. but he couldn't care less about what he wins in the end.
What was the bet?
You could give him mint plants that you plucked from the side of the road, and he wouldn't even mind.
If only he was that easygoing when it came to talking business. In any case, I'm pretty sure the tea you bought is this region's specialty. What is it called again? Nervalette even mentioned it earlier.
Buy 10 boxes, get half off? Sunglo.
Yes, that's the one.
You didn't really buy 10 boxes, did you?
Please. Do I look like someone who would fall for that sort of marketing trap?
I mean, you're hot, and Cloud Retainer's hot, so I mean, you know.
That reminds me.
There's a common denominator here, that's all I'm saying.
Because you heard my voice, right? I hope it didn't put you out. You must have had other plans for the day.
Oh, that's right. Who tell? A few days ago, we heard that a friend was going to be in Chaoying Village, so we decided to come and see if we could run into her.
Oh dear. We've been chatting for quite some time. I'm sorry for keeping you.
I mean, we ran into, like, all of our other friends, so it's not that big a deal. No harm done, partner.
That's good.
We should probably head out and look for Hu Tao.
No need to stay on our account. We just got up here, so we're gonna stay around for a little longer.
Go and meet your friend. We can meet up in Chaoying Village later.
We're not going to find out what happened with Farina? She's apparently very stressed out right now.
Sounds good. We're gonna head down the mountain then. See you later!
Alright.
What do I have to do to get you to yell from the top of this mountain? Name your price.
You really want to hear it that bad, huh?
I'm just curious is all. I have a feeling you'll say something amazing.
I will pass. I prefer to let actions speak louder than words.
Oh man, she wants to hear Cloran's screaming voice. It's only natural. I get it, Navia. Anywho, let's come over here and find our girl. I spy with my little eye. What the fuck? Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Farina? Okay, this is gonna be a conversation.
Chaoying Village is known for its tea, but you know what else they have with tea? That's right, dim sum! Didn't Gaming say something about dim sum being eaten in the morning? Oh, Paimon wonders if we can still get some at this time of day.
Afternoon tea might be more appropriate at this point.
Oh, well that's fine too. Paimon doesn't care what kind of tea it is as long as it comes with some tasty snacks. Now, let's see what kind of yummy things we can find around here. Paimon's not seeing things, is she? Is that Farina standing between Zhongli and Hu Tao?
Whoa! Judging based on the hat, I'd say so. There's multiple hats. But I just want to say, whoa!
Wonder what they're talking about. Zhongli knows a lot of stuff. Maybe he's telling Farina about Chaoying Village. Oh, or maybe Hu Tao is trying to rope Farina into being one of her clients.
Want to make a bet?
Hey, this isn't the Fortress of Meropide. But Paimon could be convinced for the right price. Let's say loser buys the winner 3 huge bowls of seafood kanji.
How about veggie kanji? I don't know what kanji is, but I'll take the veggie.
Since Zhongli is there, Paimon bets things are pretty tame. It's decided then. Paimon votes for tour guide Zhongli.
Then I vote for Hustler Hu Tao. Hoosler Hu Tao, if you will.
No time to waste. Let's go see who's right.
Oh boy. What is happening here?
Good afternoon, Hu Tao, Zhongli, and Farina.
What the hell?
Oh, great. Now Paimon's shouting too.
Oh, well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Seems like our luck just keeps on growing.
Hustler Hu Tao. Hu Tao on the cover of Hustler.
That we were able to meet you both without prior arrangement must mean that this is quite the serendipitous meeting indeed.
Oh, so
both of you are acquainted with the Traveler and Paimon then.
I have keenly felt the passage of time since our last meeting. So many chums all in one place.
I'm pretty sure you didn't learn that one from me. I must admit, I am a bit surprised to see you here, Traveler. But seeing as you're a hero who's been all over Teyvat, it makes sense that you would be well-traveled and well-connected.
Yep, that's right, baby girl.
Since we have found ourselves in each other's company within this fertile land, allow me to take this opportunity to wish you a happy Lantern Rite.
Fertile land and fertile archons. I am sorry. I didn't need to say that, but I did. She'd make money to cover for Zhongli when he forgets Mora. What a hustler. What a hustler. Happy Lantern Rite.
It appears you have been to Fontaine, then.
Indeed.
Given your proclivity to spread good deeds wherever you go, it's no surprise that you would make the acquaintance of a celebrity as illustrious and celebrated as Miss Farina.
That's quite high praise. What I mean to say is, you flatter me, Mr. Zhongli.
Oh, man. Bruh, Farina has literally become one of my top 5 favorite characters in the game. She's just so good. She was good from the beginning, and she's still good now. I was never a part of that weird contingent of people who apparently hated her in the beginning, but nowadays, you know, where they at? Where are the Farina haters nowadays? I literally don't think there's a single person who plays the game who hates Farina now. Yeah, that's right. That's right. All the early Farina haters scrambling to erase their DMs from back when Fontaine first came out. They're like, what are you talking about, man? I've always been a Farina fan. I'm cool. I'm cool, man.
Although I've built up a certain following within Fontaine,
Ultra fave.
it is no
Nice.
reflection of strength or wisdom. I stand before you right now as nothing more than an ordinary traveler in search of beautiful scenery and creative inspiration. There is definitely more to Mr. Zhongli than meets the eye. I could tell as much from our conversation earlier.
Did you really never run into him while you were the Archon?
Given his breadth of knowledge on both academic and worldly matters, there's no way he hasn't heard about what happened in Fontaine. Is he just feigning ignorance for my benefit?
Usually, yeah.
No. You're no common tourist. I simply won't have you talk about yourself that way.
Huh? Does that mean Hu Tao also knows?
You may not have heard, friends, but...
Miss Hu Tao.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed clients.
Yep.
Clients! I like how she separated the C from the L. Did you hear that, Paimon? She's Hu Tao's esteemed client.
Okay, you win. Guess Paimon will have to break into the hidden stash at the bottom of her shoe.
What? What? Excuse me? Hold up. Paimon. Baby girl. Did you just say... Do you carry money around in your foot? And you give that money to people? She's giving her foot money out to people when she buys food. Paimon. What is this? I mean, granted, there's probably some weirdos out there who want Paimon's foot money, but man, you guys had to give them that ammo, didn't you? They backpedaled just like they did with Kokomi. Yeah, precisely. Foot money.
What's this about winning something?
Don't tell me. You two were placing bets on us.
It was Paimon's idea. It was actually my idea. I love how quickly we throw her under the bus. Just pointing and all.
We just saw you take guesses as to what you were talking about.
There are foot weirdos out there. Man, there are all kinds of weirdos out there. There are weirdos in the specific VTuber circles that I'm part of, and I'm just like, I do not know these people.
Oh, I see. That means you, my friend, must have guessed that I was trying to promote my business to Miss Farina.
Well, you know me.
That I do, my friend. What was Paimon's guess then?
Paimon thought Zhongli was showing the newbie around.
By newbie, you mean me, right?
That's right.
If that's the case, then Paimon's guess was also correct.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Zhongli was telling me about some great sightseeing spots in the area.
Dang.
You see? Paimon was right too. Since both of our guesses were right, there can't be a winner or a loser.
Fine, keep your secret stash then. Wait, oh my god, is that a Lord of the Rings meme reference right there? Please tell me it is. Oh no, if it was, it would have said, all right, then keep your secret stash then. Dang it. I mean, it's close enough. It's close enough. I wish they would have said secret foot stash, though. That would have been funny.
Hey, don't be upset, Traveler. How about this? You buy Paimon a bowl, and Paimon will also buy you a bowl. As for the third bowl...
Since I was the subject of the bet, perhaps it should go to me? You know, as a congratulations for the huge deal I just struck.
I'll buy you a bowl anytime you want, baby.
I was just joking. Anyway, I should be the one treating you. The funeral parlor is about to bring in quite the sum after all.
And how is that due to us?
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask about the most important question. Something happen recently, Farina?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you know, with you enlisting the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor and all.
Oh, well, yes.
Really? Oh no. Paimon is so sorry for your loss. Although Paimon may have not known the person, please accept Paimon's deepest...
Whoa, it's not like that, Paimon.
Oh.
Huh? But Paimon just thought, since you hired the services of a funeral parlor and all... Hey, it's not that big of a stretch.
Really, Paimon? It's not like you don't know me. Do I look like I know anyone who would ask me to coordinate their funeral?
I mean, you can't assume things. You can't, there's a chest under that bridge. I just noticed that. I got distracted. It's not even shiny. I'm just like, ooh, treasure.
Miss Hu Tao is simply helping prepare some props for my film.
Hey.
Not too long ago, I read a collection of horror stories from Liyue. The content was spectacular. In fact, I still feel the need to sleep with the light on even now.
Cute. Also, was it Junji Ito? Hopefully your adaptation goes better than all the other ones.
Anyway, that's not the point. Now that Fontaine's biggest star has returned to the stage, I figured it's about time the industry enjoyed a breath of fresh air.
I wonder... Man, that is adorable. I'm just imagining Farina in her house at night, and she has to have a nightlight on, and she's got her blanket wrapped all the way around her, and she's hugging her pillow to her chest, just like scared of all the shadows around. You might even call it a breath of fresh terror. Wait, terror. Oh no.
Hey, that's pretty good. I'll have to remember that for my ad posters.
Don't encourage me, Farina. This is not something that you want to do. Wonder if Farina would make a better Junji Ito animation adaptation. I mean, we'll see.
Oh, Paimon sees. That makes a lot of sense. So, did you come to Liyue just to enlist the services of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Well, not exactly. My original plan was to just relax and enjoy the sights. But then I ran into Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli, and well, you know the rest. I suppose it was meant to be.
Twas meant to be.
It was a fated meeting indeed.
We've been having a lot of fated meetings recently, haven't we, Daddy?
Zhongli sure loves his lofty turns of phrase. But if you ask me, it's all thanks to that man who stopped to ask for directions.
Is it now?
Oh? Who was it?
Oh, hold on a second. Okay. All right. Let's see here.
It's someone you know. Wanna take a guess?
It was Nouvellette, wasn't it?
What? How did you guess that on your first try?
Very impressive, my friend. Your guessing game is spot on today.
You tell everyone about your encounter with Navia and Clorand on the top of the mountain. I swear to God, is, like, Chevy gonna show up as well? She's about the only one we're missing here. One look at the pitiful expression on Farina's face is enough to convince you to leave out the part about the shouting.
Huh. Paimon never thought Nouvellette would be the type to get lost.
I'm sure he didn't get lost. Even I was able to find my way to this place without any trouble. He was already getting ready to leave by the time I arrived. He just wanted to ask someone about the quickest way to get back to Fontaine.
Yup, that's exactly what he asked. This area is full of mountains and rivers. It's normal to not know the fastest route.
For him, though, swimming would probably be the fastest route of them all. He can also fly.
So, were you the one that pointed him in the right direction, Hu-Tao?
Of course. I'm also a guide of sorts, you know. So naturally, I also have a great sense of direction.
God, every time I see Hu-Tao, I'm just reminded just how impeccable her design is. Just everything about her design is so good. I swear to God, I'm gonna get you one day. One of these days, your rerun banner will happen when I actually am not going to be fighting the 50-50. It can't keep happening forever. They can't keep getting away with it.
But speaking of your friend,
what about him?
He doesn't get out much, does he?
Nope, not even a little.
No wonder. He was stiff as a board and way too polite. I would have never guessed he was here on vacation if you hadn't told me.
I mean, you gotta give them dragons a little bit of a break, you know?
All in all, he was only here for half a day. I'm pretty sure he is the only one who would consider that to be a vacation.
I mean, he's got a lot of responsibility, you know?
Oh?
He's a busy man.
This gentleman you speak of must keep a demanding schedule.
I'm sure he does. You didn't see him, but he was dressed like he was about to attend some important meeting. It wasn't anything like what someone would wear on vacation.
Is that so?
Wait, you didn't see him, Zhongli?
Unfortunately, no. At the time, it appeared as if Director Hu and Miss Farina were having quite the productive conversation. I know matters of business can take much discussion, so I decided to fetch some tea for them.
Dang. Man, two dragons getting to meet up with one another.
What a shame.
Probably would have rocked.
That gentleman seemed like a sophisticated sort of guy. I actually think you two would have hit it off.
Is that so?
Oh, Daddy, he knows things. He definitely knows some things. Judging by how Zhongli is acting and taking into consideration Nouvellette's true identity, could Zhongli have been avoiding him on purpose? Oh, is that right? Do the dragons not get along or something? Oh, I see. It is what it is. Bro, it's truly a pity.
To borrow Miss Farina's turn of phrase, perhaps it just wasn't meant to be.
Well, with the Traveler around, I'm sure you'll have a chance to get to know each other at some point.
That's right. She's got more friends than she knows what to do with.
I have a certain charm about me. I'm good with people. Nah, I got a certain charm about me. It just lures you in, doesn't it?
Well, that's certainly true.
Hey, oh, I see you, baby girl.
Oh, that reminds me. If you get the chance, you should try and talk to Nouvellette into loosening up a bit. Just tell him the Palais Mermonia isn't going to fall apart if he disappears for a few days. He shouldn't keep himself cooped up all the time. Even clams open their shells to let in fresh water every once in a while, right? If he's really that much of a stickler for protocol, he can fill out a leave of absence request. He'd have to approve it himself since he handles that sort of thing now, but you know what I mean.
I can imagine him being at his desk, sitting on one side of it and going, how does his voice go? It's like, it's all the way down here. It's like, sir, I would like to request a leave of absence. Walks around to the other side. Yes, I see. It appears that you have run this through all of the necessary protocols. I will approve this time off of exactly 9 hours and 32 minutes. Slides it back across, walks around. Yes, thank you very much. You are too kind. Lumine ultimate charisma. Yeah.
Seems like this gentleman is also in charge of something pretty important.
Yeah, it's the whole country, you know? It is what it is. He's the fair and impartial Eudex of Fontaine, head of the highest court in the land. Otherwise known as the demon who controls all the paperwork in Fontaine.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty uptight sort of guy, all right. In my experience, a leader needs to be able to roll with the punches. That also includes knowing when and what to prioritize. It seems like your friend still has a lot of growing to do.
If I remember correctly, he's already several thousands of years old. You're quite right, Miss Hutao.
Oh, there's our. Well, you can't see them because my big fat head is in the way. But oh, you can see them now. We got our girlies over there on the bridge.
Oh, traveler, Miss Farina. Those two individuals over there appear to recognize you.
Oh, there they are. The paperwork overlord. Yes, indeed.
It's Navia and Cloran. Hey, over here!
Yeah, that's right. You two get your fine selves over here.
We saw you all chatting over here, and we're wondering if we could join in.
Please, excuse the interruption.
Man, look at all of these playable characters just meeting up with each other. It's crazy.
Oh, so polite.
No apologies necessary. Any friend of the traveler and Miss Farina is a friend of mine.
Ah, straight to the point. I like it.
Everyone circles around you and begins to introduce themselves. Hutao's eyes light up when she hears about Cloran's profession, but a quick explanation from Farina and Navia seems to dispel some of her more misguided ideas. Aww. Absolutely taking the wind out of her sails.
If we want to catch a boat back before dark, we should probably get going.
Indeed. Then, Miss Farina.
Oh, yes?
When are you planning to head back? Do you need us to escort you?
Oh, I don't think that will be necessary. I mean, you're not my subordinate anymore. You don't need to look after me.
I didn't mean it that way.
Oh, the lighting here is really pretty. I like it.
It's normal for friends to travel home together if they run into each other on the road.
Aw, Cloran, she's a good girl.
There are a lot of mountainous roads in this area. I imagine they'll be even harder to navigate after dark.
Exactly. Just like in those ghost stories. 8
Ooh,
paths converge in a wood. Beside them an old house is stood. If you dare to go inside, not a soul will greet your eye. But if you take a closer look, there may be something you mistook. A candle flickers to and fro, yet there is no wind to make it so. What is its secret? What could it mean?
She just keeps sitting there.
In this wood, where mystery screams.
She's just...
Ooh.
She's just standing there, menacingly.
My dear demoiselles, ladies, no, I mean friends, please take me with you.
Oh.
Of course.
Farina.
Gotta say, Farina, you are really quite the character.
Yes, she is.
By the way, did I hear you mention that Chlorand used to work under you? Then you must have also been a leader at some point.
Well, that's, all in the past now. Besides, being a leader is hard. It wasn't the right job for me. I prefer how things are now. I can come and go as I please, and get to enjoy the sweet taste of freedom.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, ain't it? I'm glad she's getting out, man.
I see. Well, you've certainly picked an apt place to relax. Chaoying Village is an exemplary choice.
Well, have you all had a good time?
Only the best. And I've learned a lot, too.
Good.
Thank you so much, Miss Hu Tao and Mr. Zhongli.
It's fine. You've thanked us more than enough already. The next time you're in this neck of the woods, I'll treat you to some dim sum in the city.
Dim sum. Is that some kind of Liyue term for snacks or desserts?
They are a part of it. It's basically a table full of as much tea, sweets, and good company as you can manage.
Oh, so it's basically a tea party. Sounds great.
Make sure to order the winter melon cake and the lotus flower crisp. They're so sweet and delicious. Paimon knows you'll love them.
Ooh, okay. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Cute.
Wait, but didn't you guys say you were here on vacation? How come you're all going home empty-handed?
You're not bringing home any souvenirs? That will not do.
Of course I am. I bought tons of fun things to bring home with me.
Hey.
A kite, a parasol, a little tin frog that jumps. Oh, and a stuffed toy of a mythical beast. Chlorand is the one who didn't buy anything for herself.
Boo. Lame.
So all you're bringing back with you is that tea?
And some tea-flavored hard candies. They're for Sigewin.
Chlorand isn't much of a shopaholic.
Well, one of us has to practice restraint.
Hey.
Hey, I'm hardly reckless with my Mora. I'll have you know, all the purchases I made today were well within my budget.
Oh my god, these bitches are so gay. What about you, Farina?
Me? Oh, well, I bought some tea, of course. I just had to try all the varieties recommended in the Steambird.
Did you also buy some macaroni?
Other than that, just some bits and bobs, you know. A little bit of this, little bit of that. They should all be things I can use, I think.
So you fell for a few marketing traps then. Oh, look at her so bashful.
Now Paimon's even more confused. If you bought that much stuff, where did it all go? Into one of Linny's magic packets?
I mean, he did hard sell those to as many people as he could.
Oh, actually.
Monsieur Neuvillette took them with him.
Huh.
Oh, so that's what happened. Wait, what? Why did he take them? He's not hoarding treasure, is he?
That's quite the imagination you've got there, Paimon.
Yeah, hoarding treasure like some kind of dragon? Poosh, that's ridiculous.
Monsieur Neuvillette just saw the amount of bags we had and offered to take them back for us.
Gentlemanly behavior.
I felt a bit bad at first, but, I really did have a lot of stuff.
He even offered to deliver my gifts to the Fortress of Meripede for me once he's done with the day's work. Neuvillette is a man of his word. If he says he can do something, then he means it.
See, even Chlorand was happy to take him up on his offer. If even his trusty subordinate agreed, then who was I to refuse?
Hold on. Are there vocals in the BGM? I think there is. That's nice.
Wow, he seems like a real gentleman. Maybe he's not as uptight as I thought.
Yeah.
If only the funeral parlor had an employee as thoughtful, proactive, and responsible as him.
Dang, girl.
Right, Zhongli?
Jeez.
Indeed.
Okay.
Chlorand said Neuvillette offered to deliver her gifts to Risley. So if we go to the entrance of the Fortress of Meripede, maybe we'll run into Neuvillette.
Oh, that reminds me. A new year of work is about to begin.
If there's anything you want to talk about, Zhongli, you know you can come to me. I'm all ears.
Does the director have any concerns?
It just seemed like you were a bit preoccupied today, and much less talkative than usual. You barely said anything other than, "Is that so?" and "Indeed." If you ask me, I'd say you're having a midlife crisis.
Dang.
You're getting to be around that age after all.
Sheesh. She woke up today and just chose all kinds of violence.
Is that so?
Ugh.
I jest. Given its distance from the city, Chaoying Village enjoys a much slower pace of life. Surrounded by such peace and tranquility, I also seem to have developed a proclivity for inactivity. I apologize for making you worry.
I see.
Is that what I should call it? A proclivity for inactivity? That would make it sound slightly less bad than just saying I'm a fucking lazy bones.
What do you think, Traveler? Is this atmosphere putting you in a lazy mood too?
Out of sight, out of mind. Different worlds should not collide.
Wow, you are getting really good at these kinds of lines.
Indeed.
I see what you did. Ladies.
Well, everyone, make sure that you've got all your belongings with you before we leave. If there's any souvenirs anyone still wants to buy, the time is now.
Reliable as ever, Miss President.
What is that supposed to mean?
Gloriand is right, though. You really are reliable.
It's not what she's saying, it's the way she's saying it.
I will say, but I never thought you'd be so easygoing outside of work, Gloriand. The tone of voice you use when you're working doesn't exactly make you seem like the type who enjoys interacting with people.
Well, I try to keep my professional and private life separate. That includes my behavior.
Interesting.
You take care now, Traveler. Paimon.
Don't worry, your partner is very strong.
Trying to act cool now, are we?
I see you, puppy.
Well, I guess it's not an act for you, is it?
You are indeed quite strong.
It's been great talking to you all. I'm really glad I decided to come to Chaoying Village. Maybe we could go on another trip together sometime?
Yeah, girls' vacation. Hey, what's going on, Demir? You're all good. I mean, you're under no obligation to show up, so, you know, it's, you can't really be late, you know? So, it's all good. It's all good. Dog's enjoying the conversation, as dogs tend to do. Okay, I wanna see if we can just go ahead and maybe end things off here. If we can get things to close out and completely cap off Lantern Rite, that would be nice, but we'll see how much longer we've got. How much time are we gonna spend talking to our boy here? He's really gonna make me run all the way around here. Oh my god, bro, why can't you hang out in front of the building?
Look, it's Neuvillette! We lucked out!
Oh, it's you. It has been some time since our last meeting.
Hey!
Few people frequent this location. Since I was able to conclude my work early for the day, I thought I might take a walk and avail myself of this area's peace and quiet.
You call this early? Do you always work this late, Neuvillette?
Strictly speaking, that depends on the agenda for the day. I am hardly bereft of time, however, so working late is of little consequence to me.
Really? If you have so much time on your hands, then why did you only go to Chaoying Village for half a day?
First, I should clarify that I was referring to my lifespan, rather than the time at my disposal on any given day. Second, I was unaware you possessed knowledge of my trip to Chaoying Village.
I know everything. Summary of everything that happened that day.
I see. Thank you for informing me.
Did you deliver the gifts?
Yes, They have been safely delivered.
Good. They better not make me go down and talk to Risley, because I swear to God, I don't care if they got their gifts, and I don't want to go back to jail.
I have to hand it to Clorant. Just a simple gift delivery, and she has the great and mighty Udex at her beck and call.
Okay.
I was just passing through. It was merely an act of convenience.
All right. Then I hereby confirm receipt of the goods on behalf of the staff of the Fortress of Meripede.
A verbal receipt of confirmation? Is such a formality really necessary for a small matter such as this?
Guess not. This quantity of tea, though, seems a little excessive for a gift, don't you think? Before you know it, they'll start accusing me of taking bribes.
Well, this should hold you out for like the next 6 months.
About that. Much of that is my own excess, I'm afraid.
Oh? Why? What happened?
It was buy 10 boxes, get half off.
Ah, that explains it then.
Oh.
Well, go ahead and leave them to me. I'll get through this stash as fast as I can.
You have my thanks. Oh, there's something else.
What was the Zoidberg quote? It's like a 2 records for $10. What a steal. Zoidberg, you're becoming a savvy shopper. Hello? I'll take 8.
This is a stone slate, engraved with a symbolic design.
Oh?
Well, that is an apt description. It is in actuality a legal codex.
Does it say N plus W with a heart around it by any chance?
A legal codex, huh?
Before the advent of modern writing utensils, information was recorded on stone slabs such as this. The law was no different.
Return the slab.
Okay.
Since ancient times, the scales of justice have symbolized the fairness and impartiality of judiciousness. As a tribute to that sentiment, this slate was designed after a traditional legal codex and engraved with a symbol instead of text. During my travels recently, I chanced upon a roadside stall offering tourists the opportunity to try their hand at the ceramic arts. So I decided to have a go.
Or suffer my curse.
We joked with Florant some time ago about gifting you a legal
It always
codex.
creeped me out as a kid, man.
Here you go.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
I did not expect you to remember it as well. In any case, I hope this can be considered as a reasonable attempt to join in on the banter.
It is a very good attempt. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Even your sense of humor centers around the law. That's an impressive level of commitment.
Dang.
A gift of this significance
legal
deserves to be put on
humor.
display, and I know just the place. Front and center in the fortress's showroom.
Ah, surely there's no need for such a grand gesture.
Just kidding. I don't have anything like a showroom. But we do have a storage room. We can put it next to all the mechanical parts Sijuin has collected.
Jeez.
That sounds good to me.
A lot of stuff in Courage was uncanny, so it's understandable. Yeah.
Indeed. Of course, while I was there, I also took the opportunity to taste the local spring water.
It's funny, because whenever he would go into the computer room, that's where I always felt safest in that show. It's like, okay, he's in the computer room, we're okay here. Nothing bad happens in the computer room.
The aftertaste is much purer than what I have delivered to me in Fontaine. It stands to reason that the long-distance transport has a tendency to imbue the water with extraneous emotion. If you want to experience the true flavor, you simply have to go to the source.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps I should organize some time off to do the same elsewhere.
As they say in Liyue, a balance between work and play is sure to keep your troubles at bay.
Then we are of the same mind. It appears my desire is justified.
Yeah. Favorite one was with the floating head. That was funny. Floating head. I feel like I can remember that, but at the same time, I also don't think I can remember it. I should look it up at some point. My favorite episodes were like there was the one with the tree that could just make anything appear. There was also the one with the cat girl who wore the mask and was wanting to get her bunny girlfriend away from her abusive dog ex-boyfriend. That one was intense, actually. And then also the one with the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I like that one. You remember that episode? Yeah, that one was dark. Like, I mean, that show is dark in general, but that one was, jeez.
If you say so, like, you know you don't have to justify a vacation, right? You can just take one.
Oh, silly Paimon. You obviously don't live in capitalism.
After all, you're hardly bereft of time. You can do whatever you want.
You're quite right. I suppose I suffer not from a lack of opportunity, but rather a lack of inspiration. However, after reading a few articles about Liyue's holiday traditions, the idea popped into my head and made itself quite at home. Seeing as I was free of responsibilities for the morning, I decided to depart at once.
And how was it?
Refreshing. My spontaneous outing seemed to inspire quite a few other spontaneous decisions as well.
Uh-oh.
Take, for example, my foray into ceramics. At first, soil from the ground is granular and unforgiving, but add the right amount of water, and it becomes soft, moldable, and able to take shape.
Like when Courage shapeshift when he panics to explain things. Oh yeah, that is funny. He also talked less and less as the show went on, which I kind of didn't like that, you know? I missed him being something like I just know something bad is gonna happen. Well, my name is Ivana, and it's not.
In the past, I never thought about how quotidian vessels were crafted. But now, I have participated in their very making. This is also something I made today.
Or, what was the other thing he always said? The things I do for love. What the fuck? What is this? Is that a ladle? Wait, you made that? Bro, that's really good. What a big ladle?
That's a ladle? Paimon thought it was supposed to be some long-necked sea creature.
I mean, it is, but it's also a ladle.
That was indeed one of my inspirations.
I know, I feel like grandparents would really like this. Color also really matches your style.
Really? You like it? To tell you the truth, given your unexpected arrival, I find myself quite unequipped to give you the welcome you deserve. Around such an important holiday such as this, human custom would dictate that gifts should be in order. But I'm afraid this is all I can offer. If you'll have it, that is.
Can I really keep this? You made it by hand and everything.
That is precisely why it would do me such a great honor if you accepted.
Then I accept. Thank you.
You are most welcome. Happy Lantern Rite.
That reminds me. You pass along the advice for Nivelette's vacation.
Approve a leave of absence request for myself.
One with the head is called the Spirit of the Harvest Moon. Spirit of the Harvest Moon. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna look this up. Courage. Let me see. Oh. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I kind of remember that, but I don't remember, like, what happened. Hold on. Oh, it's called the House of Discontent. Hold on. Yeah, I don't really remember this one. Interesting. Hold on. Is there a gallery? No. All right. I was gonna see if there was a gallery just like of going along with the runtime of the episode. Maybe I'd be able to maybe remember how it went, but nope. Oh well.
That sounds like it could easily lead to a vicious cycle of self-indulgence. something which couldn't be in further violation of protocol. But I suppose I understand her point. My proclivity to refrain from personal outings does, in part, originate from a sense of responsibility toward my duties. But it is also due to a lack of desire to engage in the human world. But now I see that the human world is indeed full of many interesting places to discover.
I could have told you that, and I'm an idiot. Okay. All right, that's it? Is that everything? That's Lantern Rite. Wait. Oh, I still gotta. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try. We're gonna try and close things out here. Eustace goes, "Make me." When the head goes, "Get out of my face." Yeah, he would always say that a lot, wouldn't he? Make me. Or he'd also go like, "No solicitors."
On the agenda?
Oh, that was another interesting one. What was it? Was that one where he met his younger self? And he kept growing mushrooms on himself, I think. And he was up on the roof. I can't really remember why. Sup? Hey, what's going on, Shy Knight? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Wait, what's happening here? Wait, this isn't part of Lantern, right? There's no more voice acting. Are you, young lady? Are you the daughter of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager? Nope. My apologies, I consider wondrously fashionable attire in your flying companion. Your conduct was so unlike ours that I assumed you must have come from Liyue Harbor to discuss matters with us. Okay. Village, I have not seen the tea treat you as guest, blah, 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 blah. Okay, bruh. It's cool story, man. I don't care. I don't care. You aren't part of Lantern Rite. You don't even have a voice. I'm done. I'm done. Please. Let me go. Let me go. Let me be. We will not let you go. Bismillah. We will not let you go. Let him go. Leads us to a long world quest. Oh, okay. No, I don't need that. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Okay, yeah. We're finished. We're done. We finished up Lantern Rite. All right, there we go. Fantastic. I hate the fact that we did not get to see our kite fly up into the sky, but you know what? It's fine, I guess. Not really. I'm going to resent it for the rest of my life, but it's whatever. All right, we did what we set out to do. So I think we'll go ahead and call it there for the night. Me when I play World Quest spams keyboard. Yeah, that's me during my dailies as well. So but yeah, we went overtime tonight to try and finish off Lantern Rite. So we did the thing. So yeah, we can call it there for the evening. He had a storm cloud over him due to being a Grinch individual. Yeah, that's what happened. I can't remember if it just appears out of nowhere, I think. But yeah, that was what was happening there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. We finished out Lantern Rite, so mission accomplished. All right, y'all. I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. No stream tomorrow, but on Tuesday, we'll be getting back to Red Dead Redemption 2. I appear to be closing in on the end of the game, I guess. So, I'm thinking of which game I want to start up afterwards. And you know what? I've kind of been getting the itch to maybe play Nier Automata again. So that might be what we end up doing once we're done with Red Dead. So you know, be on the lookout for that, I suppose. But if you want to know when the stream is happening on Tuesday, go ahead and follow my socials or subscribe, and you'll know when we go live. But like I said, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. So I hope you guys have yourselves a good night. a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. Hopefully, you all have yourselves a good start of your week tomorrow. And with any luck, I will hopefully see you guys on Tuesday. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.